will you start by giving us a framework? If you'll give us the definition for executive functions, and then help us understand, that's sort of an umbrella term. There's a lot of separate pieces that fall under the category of executive function. So if you'll start by teeing that up for us.
Yes. So there are a lot of different definitions per se of executive function. The one I felt was most appropriate in reading the book, The Executive Brain by Elkahan Goldberg, who's a professor of neurology at NYU. He defines executive functions as the coordination of many cognitive skills into a cohesive, goal-oriented response. So if we break that down, let's think about that. Everyone, whether it's a child, an adult, has a goal for something. But in order to achieve that goal, you have to coordinate many, many different cognitive systems to achieve that goal. So some of them are attention, organization, time management, making a right decision, emotional control, reasoning, planning that goal based on past experiences. So your goal is headed in the right direction. So these are what we call executive skills, because an executive of a company would need to use these skills to run a company efficiently.
That's interesting to me that I've seen over the years, and Mark, you can speak to this a little bit more, is as a parent, and everybody that's attending the webinar, you've got access to this. If you click the link, you can download this resource. This is a resource that I would print and hang on to. And when you look at these individual aspects of executive function, circle the ones that you notice your kids struggling with. And one of the things that I want you to note is oftentimes when there's a challenge in one area, it's going to impact more than one area. So maybe you know that your child struggles with impulse control, where they tend to act before thinking. And so maybe their goal is to complete their homework and get it turned in the next day, but right now they're chasing the dog around the house because the dog came up, caught their attention, and they acted on impulse. So circle the area that you notice your child struggling with. And again, you may notice that there's more than one area. But Mark, as we look at these individual areas, do you mind giving us some specific real life examples of, for example, flexible thinking? If a child or student struggles with flexible thinking, that aspect of executive functioning, what could that look like in real life?